Hey, what's up everybody? If you have been following here on the channel, you know that the world's tallest water coaster, Tsunami Surge, is opening at Hurricane Harbor, Chicago. A few weeks ago, I went and did a construction tour of the ride. They were still finishing the bottom part of the ride. They did a lot of work in a quick amount of time to get this thing open for opening weekend. If you don't know, Hurricane Harbor, Chicago is the water park here at Six Flags Great America in Gurnee, just outside of the Chicago area. So I was able to go and ride the water coaster a couple of days ago. I was riding it live on WGN TV, on the WGN Morning News. I'm going to show you my full ride. This is actually my second ride on it. So I rode it first live. There were some audio issues, so they let me ride it again, and I was freezing. It was 52 degrees that morning when we rode it. It was ridiculously cold. The water was warm, but the air was not, so I was a little bit shaky in the voice because I was trying not to shiver so much, but it was interesting. So I'm going to show you my full ride here, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about it after and what I thought about it. All right, here we are on Tsunami Surge, the new water coaster at Six Flags Great America. It's about 86 feet in the air, making it the tallest water coaster there is. I'm going to reach a top speed of about 28 miles an hour, and you can hear my voice just shaking a little bit. That's because it is a balmy 52 degrees right now. Ideally, when you're riding this, it's a little bit warmer than that, but you know what? The water hopefully is going to warm me up here. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go down this first drop here, which is a really cool first drop. And then you're going to see when we get into these tunnels, it has something called aqualucent technology. So when the daylight hits these kind of grooves in the side of the tunnel, it's going to make these really cool lighting effects. There's no light, no electricity in there, there's no LED lighting. It's all just done by natural daylight, which is really cool. So enough of me talking. I think we're ready to go. Are we ready? All right, I'm ready. Let's go. Here we go. Whew. Hopefully this will warm me up. Here we go. First drop. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh! And oh, there's that water. Woo-hoo! There's the lights. Here we go. Whee! Oh, another drop. Woo-hoo! Oh, and some more water. Look at that light. Isn't that awesome? It really comes through. Here we go, still going. Another drop. Whee! Oh, you see the water pushes you up the hill as you keep going. All right, and we're coming to the big finish. You gotta triple down to end it. Here we go. One, whee! Two, whee! And the third one's a good one. Woo! Oh man. There you have it, Tsunami Surge, Hurricane Harbor, Chicago, opening this weekend. Just a reminder, it is a separate gate this year. If you're coming out to Six Flags Great America and you buy a daily ticket, gotta buy a separate ticket for Hurricane Harbor, but your season pass still covers Hurricane Harbor as well as your Six Flags membership. Water park is included. All right, so there you go. That was the full ride there on Tsunami Surge. And I gotta tell you, if you've been on these water coasters before, you kind of know what to expect with going up and down these hills and everything else. And when you get to the top of this thing on Tsunami Surge, you have an incredible view of Six Flags Great America, a view you haven't seen before. So that was really neat being up there. And also the first drop on this is a lot steeper and bigger than it looks from the ground. So when you're up there and you're in the raft and you're looking over the edge, it kind of just drops straight down. It is really cool. It's a really cool first drop. Kind of takes your stomach out a little bit there at the beginning, but it's not too crazy where, you know, you felt like you were coming up out of the raft or anything like that. It was perfect to me, like a perfect first drop to get you going and really get things going. Also, when you come up after that first drop and go into that first tunnel, that's where you get absolutely soaked. That happens on a lot of these water coasters, right? When the first time you get propelled up is when all that water kind of rushes over you and soaks you. But that was really cool. It would be much better if it was 80 degrees out and not 50 degrees out. And the other thing that I really loved is that aqualucent technology, the lighting effect in those tunnels. And that's just, there's no LEDs, there's no electricity, nothing going to those tunnels. It is all just daylight doing that. and those notches in the side of the tunnel with the different colors. And it is really bright. It wasn't even a bright sunny day that day. It was totally overcast. And even with it being overcast, those colors were really bright in the tunnels. I do think that this fits in really well with what they've got going at Hurricane Harbor, Chicago, and it seemed really smooth to me too, where I never felt like, oh, I was coming out of my raft or anything like that. It felt really nice and grounded in the raft. The dips were just enough where it wasn't too crazy. So yeah, that was my initial impression of it. I thought it was really fun. Went twice, would go many, many more times if it was just a little bit warmer. And I assume when you go, it will be. But yeah, it was really neat. So I'm really curious to hear what you guys think when you go out there and get a chance to ride it. You can either leave a comment here. You can follow me on social media. I'm everywhere at Marcus Leshock, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. So have fun. Stay safe out there. Let me know what you think about Tsunami Surge when or if you get a chance to ride it. Talk to you guys soon.